Hello everyone, Jorge Huertas once again with all of you. Today I'm gonna show you what is a concept. This video is also available in Spanish. Well, this is a tangible representation of a thought. It got the following characteristics. They are the most basic units of all forms of human knowledge, mental construction or self-projections by means of which we understand experience. The concept is essential to be able to structure any type of project, product, service, advertisement, or thought. It must be reflected in all projections, literally or subliminally. The process to create and define a concept is called conceptualization and uses various types of tools such as brainstorming, empathy map, affinity diagram, among many others that are complementary with the design thinking methodology. All projects and developments with design thinking or any agile methodology, they have to have a clear and defined concept. Okay, so when we are working in figuring out how to structure and create a concept, there are different things that we have to keep in mind. The first thing is that this process have 4 steps, and each step want to answer a question. The first thing that you have to keep in mind is that you start developing a concept, and that concept is a thought, it's an idea. And there are 3 main things that you have to keep in mind. If you are developing a concept for a project, a product, or service, or something like that, it's very important that you are motivated. It means that you like what you are doing. Also, it's very important the taste that you have for something. This means visually or in a way that you approach your users. It's very important to have references. All designers, all creative people, we always have reference. And that's very important because that means that we are not starting from zero. It means that we have an idea that we want to keep developing. So the first thing that you need to answer is why do you want to develop a concept? And that's very important. And the answer of why, it has to be related with the motivation, taste, and the references that you have to develop a product, service, or a business model. After that, it's very important that we start conceptualization. And the conceptualization is the way that we define our concept. So we need to use different tools, and depending the tools that we use is up of the kind of a project that we are developing. So we can use brainstorming. If you don't know how to make a brainstorm, please check here our channel, because here we have the tutorial how to make a brainstorming. We have affinity diagram, we can make focus group, we can make interviews. We have to have different resources and alternatives so we can have different ways to create and conceptualize uh, our concept. So that's very important. So I strongly recommend to at least use 2 of these tools. If you don't know how to use it, don't worry. Just check our channel and see which tool you want to choose. In this stage of the conceptualization, here we want to answer how is it going to be developed. And as I told you, you need to use brainstorming or different ways that you can make it. After you develop this tool, then you need to define, okay, so you make a brainstorming. After that, you need to define punctually what do you want to show. And that question is extremely important. When someone asks you what is the concept of this project, you need to answer straightforward. Say, the concept of this project is this, period. And that's very important. So here is for what? For what are you developing this? So be very punctual in all the definitions that you gave. And finally, you need to know how to apply your concept. It means that it can be applied to a business, It can be applied to a thought. It means that you are making a reflection of the thing that you want to be focused on. But it's also very important. A good concept always transcends. And that's important because if you have a good concept, you can use it in different things. You can use it in a business, you can use it in a political way, you can use it in different spaces. So that's very important. And here you need to define the context. It means where is it going to be used. As a conclusion, we can say that at the end of the process of conceptualization, you must have defined the concept per se and where it will be applied. A good concept can transcend from a business model to a philosophical doctrine, advertising campaign, song, or wherever you want to apply it. The limit is your imagination. A development in any field without a solid concept is sentenced to fail and be quick forgotten. When you have a good concept, that thing will last for a long time. I mean, you can rebuild it again, but it's very important that you develop a strong concept for whatever the project that you are doing. That is very important. And when anyone asks you, you know what you're doing. I recommend you that when you finish the process of conceptualization, write in a small paragraph, 2 or 3 sentences, what is your concept. That is a long concept. But if you can summarize it in 2 or 3 words, it's also well done. It really depends on the concept and the different tools that you have been using. Thank you so much. I hope this video will be a big help in your development. Please subscribe to our channel, Design Thinking 24/7. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Thank you to all of you. We are the #1 design thinking channel and innovation channel in the whole YouTube platform. Remember, every Monday we have a new video in English, in Spanish, sorry, and every Thursday a new video in English. Thank you so much and we'll see you next time.